Hey, how's everyone going? I just wanted to do a quick update on Uber and Lyft. In case you guys didn't know, initially Uber and Lyft were supposed to be canceled today at midnight, which is August 20th. However, there has been some changes that have been made, and actually Uber and Lyft I know Lyft for sure, but I believe Uber as well are going to have an extra 5 days to basically write up their appeals and get some basically written statements from the CEOs. So what does that mean? That means Lyft, at least Lyft, I know for sure, and I believe Uber as well, get an extra 5 days to basically stay in session and work. Um, Obviously, there's different mixed opinions on whether making Uber and Lyft drivers a W-2 employee is a good thing or a bad thing. You can leave your comments down below and let me know what you think. I think those are usually the best ways to kind of gauge the market and see how people really feel. I know, talking to a lot of Uber drivers, I have a lot of friends that do Uber. I don't do Uber personally. I actually don't even ride in Uber or Lyft typically. It's a little bit expensive, and unless you're drinking and driving, there's usually not a point really to be using those services if you have your own car. I do live in the LA area, and I know a lot of people do use the services, especially coming out here and visiting, trying to get to their destinations. Lots of clubs out here, so people do use Lyft and Uber often. So I know, from an employee standpoint, they're going to be out of work till November, so that's a long time. Some people, this is their only source of income. Now I do believe once this happens, you will be able to file for pandemic unemployment. That's probably going to take some time to get paid from it. But it looks like you might be getting an extra $400. They're really taking their time on passing that, and I'm starting to think that maybe it won't even get passed because they're just taking so long. Even though I know that they want to get it passed, just because it's an election year and both sides are just fighting with each other, and it's just kind of two siblings fighting. Sometimes there's just no resolution. But I personally think that it's not good that Uber and Lyft are going to potentially have to make their drivers employees technically and not contractors, simply because Uber, I know specifically, and also Lyft, they are not in profit mode yet. They are still losing money. They are only staying afloat by investors investing in the future earnings that they will earn. So with these new changes, Uber and Lyft are going to have more expenses than they already have to try to make profit. And quite frankly, I don't know if they're going to be able to survive. So, I understand that people think that, maybe it'll, be better for the drivers. But the whole point of Uber and Lyft is, the ability to work when you want to work, be able to stop when you want to stop, be able to go get lunch when you want to go get lunch, and kind of work at your own pace. And for the riders, they kind of get a great service at a great price because there's a lot of drivers at a lot of different times. I think as it is, I think it's been a great benefit to our society. I think it's been, just all positive for the most part. Because of that, because of the success that Uber and Lyft are gaining, California wants to tax that and get their cut. They want more money for themselves because they're broke. And this is pretty much getting passed on a federal level, so it could be potentially hitting all 50 states eventually. I'm sure if it hits California and this all passes through, I'm sure it's just a matter of time before it hits all 50 states. And honestly, I think the way that the states look at it is if they're not benefiting from it and getting cash in their hands, then they don't care if it goes away. If they're not making a lot of money off of them right now, and if they go away and they don't make a lot of money off of them, it doesn't matter to them. So, I think that people need to understand that there's a lot of costs that go into making these Uber and Lyft drivers employees. And if you don't feel like you're making enough money, or you don't feel like this is, sustainable for you, you don't think it's profitable for you to be working for Uber or Lyft, then don't work for them. It's that simple. No one is holding a gun to your head and saying you must work for me. There's plenty of other jobs where you can drive and be an employee and drop off packages like Amazon and etc. So I think that people should understand that in this model, an employee kind of idea is not the best move for the employees in Uber or Lyft, for the businessmen and CEOs, and for the riders. It does not benefit any of us in the long run. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. We got an extra 5 days, so save up your pennies. Start hitting up your friends, see who your friends are who can give you rides if you don't have a car right now, and all that sort. So I hope everyone is okay. Bikes are already very hard to get, so if you don't have a bicycle, Walmart is sold out in my areas, so which is crazy. A lot of bike stores are sold out. So if you have a bike, make sure you get a U-lock so it's safe, and get a bike. Ask a friend if they have a bike. Make sure you keep it as secure as possible. People are out there stealing nowadays. I've lost 3 bikes in the last year, gotten them stolen. So, but yeah, leave your comments below. Like, subscribe. If you guys thought that this was helpful at all. I'm just on here giving my 2 cents. Maybe I'll get some followers and subscribers. So I'm just making videos. This is all new to me. So I hope you guys enjoy somewhat, and have a great day. Peace.